So we talked about before, like the current strongest characters, strongest characters of the past and whatnot. But I want to talk about like who are the 5 strongest characters in One Piece right now. And I think there is a pretty clear-cut answer. At least there's like implications. We're gonna have to just be like, yep, it's because this guy is implied to be the strongest despite having no feats. Because, you know, at the top of the ladder in One Piece at this point in the story, there's just hype moments and aura for the top guys, right? Like, for example, Emu. Let's just get it out of the way. Emu is the strongest. Like,
yeah, Emu's number 1 right now. Yeah, 100%. Out of currently alive characters, yeah, he's definitely number 1.
Yeah, like, just the things that Emu can do break the series. Like, they can do things that no other character can do, and then some. On top of that, like with the demonic magic, the Domi Reversi, the transformations, the implied devil fruit, whatever, if it even is a devil fruit, whatever they're doing, there's not even like a close second to Emu, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, like, I think the Rocks panel really helped Emu's portrayal as well in terms of power. Just the fact that Rocks showed up and said, yeah, couldn't do anything, I'll be back. It's like, okay, that's speaking volume.
Yeah, I love that. That is one of my favorite moments in the series already, probably. Rocks, when he was established, how cool Rocks is. You know, how much of like a maverick renegade he is. But even he was like, yeah, I'm the coolest guy in the world, but even I can't really do anything against you. So, but I'll be back.
And that's the guy that, Roger and Garp, quote, teamed up against back at God Valley. You're telling me that Rocks couldn't do anything? Because I remember for a while, people were like, okay, if Roger really wanted to beat Emu, could Roger do it? But now it's like, I don't think he could. Like, Prime Roger, no sickness. Like, I feel like he still wouldn't be able to beat Emu. At least not by himself. Like, maybe if he teamed up with... I feel like if Roger teamed up with Rocks, that'd be a different story, but, like, solo dolo, no. I don't even know if Luffy can.
No, I was going to say, it has to be end of series Gear 6 Luffy.
Gear 6 Luffy? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Gear 6, and then... I'm imagining, like, everybody who, like, is of the D Clan, like, helping Luffy, like, come on, this is our destiny, we gotta beat this demon thing, and it's like, okay, like, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly. So like we were saying, there's like no even close second at this point in the series.
Not right now.
So it's like, who are the other 4 strongest? Well, it's like, is Blackbeard among them?
Top 5, like off the top of my head, right? We didn't like do any research or like hard facts before this video, but I would say Blackbeard is definitely top 5. You know, you could say Blackbeard's a wimp, he's a coward, he always gets injured, he doesn't look good in fights, and I agree. But you gotta admit, there's something about Blackbeard that we do not see. We do not see, like, his entire fight start to finish ever. Well, except for Whitebeard, but, you know, he kind of, like, came at the very end. You know, like, Blackbeard has, like, the literal, like, off-screen, no me. We cut away, Blackbeard just wins. Like, there's something about this guy that we do not know of yet. He put the fear of God in Shanks. Shanks, to this very day, years later, still keeps tabs on Blackbeard, trying to take him down. So yeah, I do put a lot of hype on Blackbeard's name. So I'd say he's top 5. Where I had to rank him, though, I'd say, like, maybe 3? I don't know if I would give him the number 2 spot right away, though.
4, somewhere around there. And also, you know, he's the only guy with 2 devil fruits, and both devil fruits are absolutely busted. Yeah, he just looks sloppy in his fights, but he gets the job done. On paper, he should be number 2, but it's just his, you know, his track record. It just he just looks sloppy. That's where I would say Shanks, probably the 2nd strongest.
It's funny, you know, before this flashback, I'd probably argue that Shanks isn't 2nd strongest, but now that we have, like, the Child of Destiny, you know, Gojo-ass line, it's like, maybe he is. You know, they're like, like, you're the Child of Destiny, Shanks. It's like, okay, now we're just, yeah, okay, I see it now. I guess Shanks would be 2nd, but it's tough when I think about his family. It's like, okay, if Shanks is this strong, like, his dad surely is maybe stronger or around that level, and then of course his twin brother who's older. It's like, like, is Shanks really just that golden child and everybody else around him just pales in comparison? I think so. And then of course Oda, like, if we're talking about Shanks Glazers, Oda's the biggest one. Like, he's like, yeah, if I was a character in One Piece, I'd be Shanks. Like, that's crazy, man. I love it though. I love that energy. So yeah, I think Shanks would be 2nd strongest. I think even in terms of, like, information, I feel like he's just up there in general. So I'd say Shanks number 2 is very fair. But funny enough, the number 2 spot in my head No feats. I don't even like the character. I do not like Dragon, but I'd kind of want to put Dragon up there.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that you kind of have to, because of his stature in the series. Implied to have the highest bounty. Not because he's the strongest, but still, pretty impressive. His implied devil fruit is busted. He's the father of Luffy, come on, son of Garp. Already guaranteed freak powerhouse.
We know that he wants to eventually fight Emu and take down the WG, so it's like, yeah, like, I think when it comes to these characters too, I try to think about their future fights. Like Shanks, I don't know who Shanks is going to fight. I guess his family, and he'll beat all of them. Blackbeard, he'll probably want to beat Shanks. Emu doesn't really have any competition they want to fight. Emu kind of, I feel like, is a free-for-all for everybody. But for Dragon specifically, the only person Dragon has to beat is just either Akainu for the Marines and Emu. And those are not easy opponents to beat. So I'd say Dragon is just, if he's not in the top 5, I think it'd be a little bit disappointing. I think that's a good way to frame it. If Dragon's not up there, I'd be so sad.
I mean, I guess it's pretty competitive right now, because I kind of had Dragon around 5 or 6 because of the Figarland family. I think they're all top 5.
No! Wait, what? You put Garling and Shamrock and Shanks in there?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, that's... wait, so Emu, Shanks, Shamrock or Garling, and Blackbeard. That's a crazy lineup.
Yeah.
That family needs to be studied. Like, maybe we should bring back, like, selective breeding at that point. If they're really powerful, I'd be like, please, Garling, lay your shit everywhere.
I don't know why this needs to be sold. Look at their credentials. Shanks is a Yonko, Garling is a Gorosei, and Shamrock is the leader of the Holy Knights.
Because I'm thinking of this from, like, a game perspective. But I'm thinking about, like, the balancing. Like, imagine, like, dropping a patch, and it's like, yeah, by the way, every ADC gets, like, a 500% boost. It's like, wait, what? Like, just this one family? What about the other lanes?
Yeah.
Like,
Oda messed up. He overpowered the Figarland family because he's, like, a stand for them.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, they have a whole movie just for Shanks, right, where they drop the Figarland name anyways. Shanks still has an ability we've never seen, which is the, observation canceling hockey, which people have said that we've seen that in Film Red. We haven't. People are saying that's what he did to Green Bull. That's not confirmed. So it's like, yeah, Shanks canceling observation hockey is just insane in general, and it's like, yo, like, if he can do this...
They can all do it.
If they can't do it, they should be close to doing it. So it's like, yeah, that's still insane. Damn. So funny. I'm not gonna lie, at number 5 I have Mihawk.
Ah, you know what, I forgot about Mihawk. It's so competitive. You know what, I'll put Mihawk above Shamrock. I'll put him above Shamrock. I don't know about Garling, but I'll put him above Shamrock for sure. That's fair. I'm sorry, I forgot about Mihawk. I'm not on the Mihawk as a fraud train. I totally respect Mihawk. I do see him as a Yonko, essentially. Like, he's the Yonko, not Buggy.
The way I see it going down is, like, I could see Shanks fighting his dad, and then as far as Shamrock goes, I would love it if Mihawk fought him. Like, dude, imagine the nasty one-liners he could drop on Shamrock. Like, oh, you're nothing like your brother. Your brother was way better with a sword than you are, you fraud. Like, oh, dude, Mihawk could slander the hell out of Shamrock. And that's what I'm all about.
We do need, like, oh my god, top tier swordsman to lose to Mihawk, because Mihawk doesn't have any, like, big wins to, like I would love to ask Oda, why is Mihawk said to be the world's strongest swordsman? Why?
It's gonna be like Sukuna. I could see them being like, and by the way, Dragon 50 years ago destroyed, like, the 5 generals of the East.
Yeah.
Mihawk took every swordsman on the East, like the West Blue. It's like, we're gonna get something silly like that.
No, I mean, he would. He would. Yeah, he beat that man 15 years ago, who was the best swordsman in the world.
Yeah, this man had a bounty of 5 billion.
Yeah.
Mihawk took him down. Or, oh, Dragon, why did he leave the Marines? It's because he had a crazy battle against John.
And his name is spelled J-A-W-N.
Yeah, J-A-W-N. John the Maniac. He had a bounty of 3 billion. Dragon took him down, and then he said, I'm leaving the Marines. There's no justice here. Because John was fighting for Johnstice.
Yeah. I'm going to Amazon Lily.
Yeah. So that's our top 5 then, right?
Well, that's the top 7. But yeah, we'll put Shamrock out, bring Mihawk in.
I like that we didn't have Luffy on this list. I'm happy about that.
He's top 10. but not top 5.
I don't like putting Luffy in the top 5 right now. Just because I feel like there's still room for Luffy to grow. Luffy not being the strongest of the verse, I think is a good thing, because that means he can like train, he can struggle in fights, he can grow, learn more about his fruit. I think it's always good when the MCs are not there yet. End of story, Luffy, yeah, sure, top 1. But right now, nah.
Yeah, I mean, he's. I think we're gonna see him struggle soon in this arc.
I hope so. I hope Emu doesn't just get pushed around by Luffy.
Nah, there's probably some tricks or something. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, what your top 5 is. Actually, this is going to be pretty contentious, but yeah, let me know. And yeah, check out Sai's channel. Link in the description as always. Have a great day, guys. See you in the next one.
Peace out.